Hi everyone, my name is Akshaya Kaule. I'm a nature and animal communicator, which means I can speak to plants, animals, and other species and have two-way conversations with them. This is going to be a slightly different video. We're not even a week into the new year, and I've already spoken to so many animals who have recently dropped their physical body and passed away. While I was speaking to these animals, I've also had the opportunity to interact with their humans dealing with this immense grief of losing their loved ones. Losing our animals is one of the most difficult things we go through, and it takes a really long time for us to heal and cope through this loss. We may have lost an animal who was old and ailing, or it could have been an unfortunate accident where we lost a very young animal. The grief remains the same, and the coping process too could be equally difficult. So I wanted to make this video to help those who are going through this grief. I know it's going to be a little different from our regular videos, but I truly hope that it can bring peace to some of you and help you in your grieving journey. Before I begin, I want to make it clear that I am not a therapist or a professional as far as grief counseling is concerned. This video is intended to share my experiences in the hopes that some of you may relate to it, resonate with it, and it might help you to overcome or to at least cope with this difficult time that you're going through. Grief is such a personal journey. Each one of us has a very different way of accepting it, coping through it, and also understanding it. In fact, I have lost so many animals myself, and each time I've lost an animal, the grief was completely different. There were times when I've just cried and cried. There are times that I've not cried at all. There are times where I felt relieved because of what the animal was going through. So depending on my relationship with the animal and what the animal went through, how I felt about their demise was also different. However, it can't change the fact that each time it almost felt like it changed me and took a piece of me, and I would never be the same again. Many people that I speak to are going through exactly the same thing. And as sad as it is to imagine our lives without them, there is a glimmer of hope that they are always around us in their spirit form. We can't see them. Yes, we can't. We will pine to hug them and kiss them and spend more time physically with them. However, knowing that they can still see us, they can be with us, and they can make us their presence felt through very subtle cues, signs, and synchronicities can be really reassuring. One thing that is a common thread with all these animals who have passed is to tell their humans that they are still here, that the connection they share with their humans is beyond the physical realm, and hence it's deeper at a spiritual level. Despite them not being around physically, they will still continue to hold a special connection with them. So this is something that I want to tell all of you who may be grieving, that your animals are still very much with you. They're happy wherever they are. This is something that is important for us to understand, that dropping their physical body effectively means that they have left their physical troubles behind. If your animal has struggled for a while because they were ailing and old, or if your animal has passed away quickly because of an accidental death, irrespective, they are beautiful beings who know how to be in the moment and present, and hence they are able to let go of their physical bodies and be happy in their spirit form. So not only are they around us, but they are also happy and safe, watching over us like our guardian angels, just the way they watched over us when they were with us physically. Grief again will come and go in waves. There will be days where you will feel perfectly okay, and then there will be days where you will feel guilty about feeling okay. Please know that all your emotions and feelings in this phase are valid, and you don't need to dismiss them at all. You'll go through emotions of anger, rage, helplessness, guilt, resentment, regret, grief all at once. Please ensure that you allow yourself to feel these emotions. I remember in one of the animals that I've lost in their case, there was a lot of relief about their departure because of the struggles that they went through in their physical form. And every time I felt that relief, I felt equally guilty about it, because I felt, how could I feel relieved about my animal dying? These confusing emotions are a part of grief. Do not beat yourself over it. Some people are able to cope with it better. They are able to continue living their normal lives, while some people are not. For those who do continue living their normal lives, doesn't mean they love their animals any less. It just means that their coping mechanism is different than ours. And for those who think you have been overwhelmed with your grief for a very long time, hang in there. I'm sure your animals will help you find a way to overcome this grief as well. If yet you are just unable to cope through it and you have thoughts that are harmful to yourself, please kindly seek a therapist. Grief oftentimes is undermined by a lot of people around us. I myself have heard so many people asking me that it's okay, your dog was old, it's okay, don't hold on to it, get over it. It's not that easy to get over, right? And despite the fact that I speak to my animals every day, I can connect with them, it still doesn't make up for the fact that they're not around with me physically. If you're going through this, please seek help. There is nothing wrong when it comes to seeking help for your grief. If you feel you're not able to overcome it, know that you don't need to do alone. You'll find help in a therapist who will understand your grief and who will help you cope through it in a positive way as well. Coping through grief does not mean you will forget your animal. A lot of us hold on to this guilt that if I don't feel sad about my animals passing, that means I've forgotten them. It only means that you have moved on to a place where you can accept them as they are in your life. You can accept them as the fact that they are here in their spirit form, and you accept the beautiful relationship that you have shared with each other. Please focus on the happy moments that you've spent together rather than only focusing on their passing. While their passing is extremely important, it's an important part of their journey. Remember that it's a small part of their journey. For whatever time that they have spent with you is way more important and way more beautiful for you and for their animal and for your animal as well. So each time you feel like you get swallowed by the grief of their passing, or you kind of keep visualizing their final moments, make an effort to consciously focus on the happier memories that you have. Cuddling them, playing with them doing their silly, goofy things. This will definitely help you feel better about the time that you have spent together. And if it doesn't, that's fine too. You'll find a way to ensure that you heal not only physically but emotionally and spiritually. However, that should be the goal. Do not have guilt about the healing. Healing is not easy and it's definitely not linear. There are going to be a lot of ups and downs. So please seek help. Seek help from your animals, from your friends, from your family, and from professional therapists who can actually help you in the right way to overcome this enormous grief that you're going through because of this enormous loss that you have felt. I truly hope that this video helps you in some way or the other. If not, I hope that me sharing my experiences could make you feel that you are with a lot of people who have gone through the same thing, and gives you hope that you will be able to overcome it. I truly hope that this video brings you some peace and joy. And until the next video, please take care of yourselves.